Hello everyone and welcome to Module 2, Lesson number 4 for the 8th grade. With you is your teacher Hani and Naim. In this lesson, you will learn to use context to guess the meaning of new words. You will also learn to identify facts and opinions in a reading text. Finally, you will learn to fill in blanks with information after listening to an exceptional poet. Let's go to Before You Start on page 15 of the student's book. Read the title. How do you think stories travel around the world? So, this is the title. Stories around the world. How do you think stories travel around the world? That is correct. Stories travel around the world because of storytelling. Storytelling is the act of telling a story to other people. As you can see from this picture, this man is telling a story to his children. Let's go to exercise number 1 on page 15 of the student's book. Listen to the words below in context. Try to guess their meanings. Let's listen to the words together.
Module 2, page 15, Exercise 1. 1.
Our accountant keeps records of the money we spend.
2.
My friend goes to a storytelling club to hear other people's tales.
3.
The skill of cooking can be learnt at any time.
4.
I got a certificate at school for outstanding achievement in English.
5.
He plays the piano very well. Everybody says how impressive he is.
6.
I knew the painting was by Monet. His style is so distinctive.
7.
My sister studies classical literature at university. She understands ancient Greek and Latin.
8.
Belgian chocolate is exceptional, the best I've ever had.
9.
Jordan has sent athletes to compete at every Olympic Games since 1980.
10.
The teacher asked if we thought patriotism meant more than loving your country.
Okay, after listening to these words, let's see what they mean. Record. Record. The word record is a noun. It means a piece of information that is written down so that it can be looked at later. For example, it's a good idea to keep a record of your income. This is a picture representing a record. Storytelling. Storytelling. The word storytelling is a noun. It means the act of telling stories. For example, storytelling was the only form of entertainment for people in the past. This is a picture of a man telling a story to his children or grandchildren. Skill. Skill. The word skill is a noun. It means the ability to do something well. For example, you need a lot of skill to control the ball in football. This is a picture of a boy who has the skill to control the ball. Achievement. Achievement. The word achievement is a noun. It means a thing done successfully by effort, courage, or skill. For example, Winning the school football tournament is a great achievement. This is a picture of a trophy that you get throughout achievements. Impressive. Impressive. The word impressive is an adjective. It means something you admire because it is very good, large, or important. For example, Mount Everest is impressive. It's very big and beautiful. This is a picture of an impressive mountain. Distinctive. Distinctive. The word distinctive is an adjective. It means having a special quality, character, or appearance that is different and easy to recognize. For example, Sherlock Holmes wore distinctive detective clothes. This is a picture of Sherlock Holmes. He used to wear distinctive clothes. Classical. Classical. The word classical is an adjective. It means belonging to a traditional style or set of ideas. For example, I love the classical music of Beethoven and Bach. Look at this picture. They are playing classical music. Exceptional. Exceptional. The word exceptional is an adjective. It means very good in an unusual way. For example, the food was exceptional when we traveled to Spain. Look at this picture. If I say the food was exceptional, I mean it was very good and very delicious. To compete. To compete. The word compete is a verb. It means to try and win a competition. For example, many athletes compete in the Olympic Games every 4 years. Look at this picture. These athletes are competing to win a race. Patriotism. Patriotism. The word patriotism is a noun. It means great love for your country. For example, a ruler must have a great deal of patriotism. Look at this picture of the Jordanian flag. Do you love your country? Then you have a great deal of patriotism. Now let's look at exercise 2. Read the article. Do you think writing is important? Why or why not? The title is Writing from Around the World. People started writing thousands of years ago. At first, they wrote records of local trade. This kind of writing wasn't for entertaining an audience in the way stories and poems are. People told stories and poems for entertainment around the world before writing existed. Africa has a long history of storytelling. The most famous African stories are about little animals that use their intelligence to survive against bigger animals. These stories were told from person to person before written copies were ever made. Writing was used to tell stories across the Middle East before it was used anywhere else in the world. Some of the earliest pieces of literature came from the Middle East. These stories traveled around the world because the writer's skills were so impressive. Reading stories from around the world helped writers to develop their skills by learning from each other over the centuries. Many people believe that reading stories from different times and places is a way of understanding and appreciating the variety that exists between cultures. Okay, now, can you answer this question? Do you think writing is important? Why or why not? Here is an example answer. I think writing is very important because it provides people with entertainment. It also helps us learn about other places and cultures around the world. Now let's go to exercise number 3 on page 16 of the student's book. Find these words in the text and guess their meaning. Number 1. Entertainment, in line 4. Does it mean A. Studies, B. Understanding, or C. Fun? The answer is C. Fun. Number 2. Intelligence, in line 6. Does it mean A. Cleverness, B. Physical strength, or C. Speed? The answer is A. Cleverness. Number 3. Literature, in line 9. Does it mean A. Old-fashioned paper, B. Written art, or C. Stonework? The answer is B. Written art. Number 4. To develop, in line 12. Does it mean A. To find, B. To forget, or C. To improve? The answer is C. To improve. Now let's go to exercise number 4 on page 16 of the student. Read the text again and answer these questions following the reading strategies. Question number 1. What was writing first used for in the past? The answer is in the past, writing was first used to keep records of local trade. Question number 2. Find 2 examples of facts and 1 example of an opinion from the text. Here is the answer. Facts. Number 1. People started to write stories thousands of years ago. Number 2. The earliest writing recorded local trade. Notice that facts usually have numbers or dates. Opinion. Reading stories is a way of appreciating different cultures. Notice that opinions do not have dates or numbers. Question number 3. In your opinion, what are some other benefits of reading stories? Can you answer this question? Here is an example answer. Reading stories can improve your vocabulary and provide entertainment. Can you think of other answers? Question number 4. Name 1 famous Arab writer that you like. Explain why you chose them. Here is an example answer. I like Ahmad Shawqi a lot because he was nicknamed the Prince of Poets. Can you think of another answer? Now let's go to exercise number 3 on page 16 of the student's book. Listen and fill in the blanks. Then listen again and check your answers. Let's listen to the text together.
Module 2, page 17, exercise 5. An exceptional poet.
Poetry and writing are 2 important parts of Jordan's culture. Ara is one of Jordan's most admired poets. He was born in Irbid in 1899. His life was exceptional because of the way he expressed his patriotism. Arar's poetry was also distinctive. He used the language of the people to discuss their concerns, but also included classical Arabic sayings. Among his achievements are famous poems like Sorrow of Youth and Wish of the Wisher, which are still loved by many people. Arar also practiced law and supported the poor. He died in 1949, but continues to be remembered today. Irbid has an annual poetry festival with a prize named after him. Many Jordanian and Arab poets compete to win the Arar Literary Award.
Okay, did you get the answers? Here are they. Number 1, admired. Number 2, exceptional. Number 3, distinctive. Number 4, achievements. Number 5, supported. And number 6, compete. Now for some home fun. As part of your homework, complete the words with the correct spelling. This is exercise 5 in the activity book. Thank you for watching this lesson.